Hey guys, Ivan here, and in this video we got a couple of very interesting bodybuilding updates, and we are starting, as you can see, with Regan Grimes, who I guess underestimated, both him and Miloš, I guess. In those previous physique updates, which I mentioned in my video, he seemed like he wasn't gonna be in shape anytime soon, but something happened in the past week or less, and he already looks freaking shredded. I mean, where did his chest separation come from? When did this happen? I have no idea. So, like, really quickly, something changed. I don't know what did I do, but Regan is definitely looking much better now than he did, let's say, 1 week ago. Big changes for sure. And now, looking at these photos, what do I think now? Does he have the chance, to win that Europa Pro, that he's going to be competing against Good Vito and also Nathan the Asha? I don't know if he can win it, man. Once again, his conditioning seems to be really good. I mean, all of a sudden, look at his back separation. I mean, look at the dryness in the back. When did this happen? Like, it wasn't like this in all of his previous physique updates. Maybe he was posting older physique updates intentionally. I have no idea. But I don't think he would do that, though. I don't think Miloš would be up for that, because there was one point when I said that him and Samson, Miloš and Samson, are playing games. They are posting older physique updates, and Miloš actually texted me. He was pissed at me for saying stuff like that. He felt that I was questioning his integrity. So if Regan is saying that this is recent, and then I'm sure it's recent, and that Miloš pulled some kind of magic, and as you can see, Regan is getting in shape real quick. Now, in order for Regan to win this show, he doesn't just need to be shredded. No. He needs to be big. He needs to be really big. And like I said before from the previous physique updates, I do think Regan made progress in his shoulders particularly, and I think his chest also as well. Now, in this short video here he posted, I'm sure he has a crazy freaking shoulder pump, because look at his freaking delts. They are freaking massive right here, and like vascularity is showing as well. So yeah, he doesn't look small. Definitely not small. He looks pretty big here. I just don't know if like his legs are gonna be up to par compared to Good Vito, especially Good Vito, but Nathan the Asha too. And we also got a physique update of Nathan. Just like Regan, these guys are, well, closer to 5 weeks out, not really 4 as Nathan says here, 4.5 let's say. So for this point in time, yeah, as you can see, Nathan is hard already. Like, he's really hard, really sharp, really lean. I mean, he looks to me like he's 2 weeks out. And he even says in the caption here that for his standards, this is very lean. This is the leanest he has ever been for 4 weeks out. So yeah, like, this is good conditioning. Now, as far as his physique, I mean, I don't want to break it down and criticize every part of it. I mean, as far as his weaknesses, we all know that, like, he doesn't have that many weaknesses. The only weakness is structural weakness. His upper body his torso is very long. So I prefer when he does this front double with the abs flexed, which makes his waist a little bit wider, but I think it's okay because he doesn't have a big waist. Now, like, as far as the rest of his physique, when he was at his best, he really didn't have that many weak points. Maybe his hamstrings could have been thicker, but like, legs overall are good. They're not small legs for sure. Arms are good, chest is good, delts are good, back is also good. So Nathan at his best is probably winning this show. I mean, this guy, I don't know if people give him enough credit, but I think he won like 8 pro shows, something like that. Like, he won a lot, For example, comparing him to like somebody at the top, at the Mr. Olympia top, like Iain Valliere. I think both of these guys were 7 at the Mr. Olympia at their best. Iain was twice, and Nathan, I think he was once 7th or even 6th, maybe. I'm not sure. Somewhere there. 2018, I think he was 7th. Not sure, but like, he is a top pro when he's at his best. It's been a while since we saw him at the Mr. Olympia because of all of his legal issues. He wasn't able to travel, but now this show is in Europe and he's competing against some of the younger guys who are up and coming still. Yeah, Regan and like Good Vito is also very young, but again, if Nathan is at his best, he's gonna win this show. So now the question is he gonna be at his best? And judging by this video, at 4.5 weeks out, yeah, I don't think he lost anything. I don't think his physique is gonna be any different than it was at his peak. So yeah, I guess we can say he's still at his peak. Let's wait and see him on stage. But yeah, I think he's got it. I think he looks amazing. I mean, he looks very hard, very conditioned. He doesn't look any smaller. I mean, look at him from behind. Like, he is shredded everywhere. I mean, the back, look at the lower back. Just look at that Christmas tree, man, and look at the glute separation, and like, yeah, hamstrings are a bit weaker for him, but yeah, they're definitely lean. Look at the back. That's a good back. That's a proper back. So very complete physique overall, great conditioning for 4 weeks out, 4.5 weeks out. So at this point, he's probably only going to get fuller, bigger, harder. I don't think he needs to get any leaner. So what he needs to do at this point is simply maintain this conditioning. How will he maintain conditioning? Well, listen to his interviews before. Like, when he gets in condition, he can eat so much food. He can basically have junk food every day. And when he starts doing that, he just gets fuller and fuller, and he doesn't get any smoother. He gets even harder. So if he's looking like this at 4.5 weeks out, yeah, he's winning this show. He's beating both Goodwito and Regan Grimes. I'm telling you guys, for sure. Yeah. What do you guys think? Tell me down below. Since I have already mentioned Iain Valliere, let's check out his physique update at 12 weeks out of Mr. Olympia. And like, I mean, he's trying to tell us that his back is good. It's like turtle shell back. As you can see the emojis. So is his back good? I mean, is there nerve damage actually going on? I don't know, but like, it's good. It's looking good. It's looking full and big, and he's looking shredded as well. It's not much of a physique update. You can't really see much. You can see that he is very, very lean, and you can see that those lats are definitely hanging. Now, is he gonna be better than he was last year? Absolutely, I'm sure about that, because he's back with Matt Jensen, and Matt is gonna take some time to figure out his body. Yeah, they used to work together before, but that was a completely different physique. Iain grew so much since he worked with Matt, so it's completely gonna be a different story now. I'm expecting him to be much fuller at Mr. Olympia than he was at Toronto. So I am expecting him to be much better, but I can't speak about improvements because this guy competed like a month ago and he's still in prep mode. So what kind of muscular improvements can you expect from somebody who is competing in a couple of months? You know, you can't really expect much, but what you can expect is him to maintain good fullness. Like, conditioning, not a problem for Iain. Fullness can be an issue, and I feel like they're gonna fix that. Matt and him are gonna fix that, and we're gonna see probably the best version of Iain so far. I don't think there is any kind of nerve damage going on. I think it's only the matter of fullness. When he's not full, certain body parts of his look off. They look weird. So if that is fixed, fullness is good, he's gonna be much better. And if you're asking me where he will place at Mr. Olympia, can he be 7th again? I don't think so. I think there is no way. I'm a big fan of Iain, but I have to say so, because we got a bunch of new guys that we didn't have when he placed 7th. Like, we got Derek now, we got Samson, who surpassed Iain, we got Andrew Jacked, we also got Mikhail Križa, who I think is going to be much better this year's Mr. Olympia. We got a whole bunch of new guys, and some of them also might surpass Iain. So I think Iain, if he places 10th at the Mr. Olympia, if he's in top 10, that's a big success for him. And I think that's also a pretty realistic prediction. Somewhere in the top 10, somewhere around 10 spot. What do you guys think? Alright, the next physique update is also very interesting, at least to me. I don't know how many of you guys are fans of Brett Willkin and his physique, but I am, personally, because he has such long muscle bellies, and it just looks very aesthetic. His physique looks very aesthetic, and also the fact that he grew so much over the past 5 years or so. Like, I mean, 5 years ago when he was competing in classic physique, he was half of a person that he is right now. So he grew so much. Every year you see him basically doubling in size. Like, he's getting big so fast. It's worrying a little bit, but you know, I'm impressed for sure. So here you can see him at 12 weeks out, and he definitely looks by far bigger than ever he was before, like by a long shot. He got so freaking huge. I don't know how the hell is he pulling this off. Like, he's growing so rapidly. Now here from the side you can see his side leg. His legs were like his biggest weakness muscularity wise. And I think he added a ton of muscle in those legs. Like, those legs are really big and thick right now. But I wouldn't say his legs were ever small. Like, they were always big and thick, but like, he didn't have like the best lateral head. He didn't have the best outer sweep. And you can still see that. Like, he doesn't have the best outer sweep, no, but as long as he adds a lot of tissue like in the adductors, in the hamstrings, in overall leg mass and thickness, it's gonna be less visible. His physique is gonna look more balanced on stage. So yeah, I think he added a whole bunch of muscle, and what he's known for is his upper chest and front shoulders. And it's crazy that you can see that even from behind. Yeah, literally, like look at that upper chest, actually upper shoulder, front delt, and you can also see his upper chest from behind because he tilted his body, and you can literally see it. Like he's that good in that department. He has so much muscle in that upper chest and those front delts. It's crazy that you can actually see it in the back poses. So as far as back itself, I think this back is going to look much better once he's lean, and I think he added a bunch of muscle in his arms, which also were kind of like a smaller body part for him. I mean, they were never small, but like compared to some other body parts, yeah, I know he worked on his arms, and they're definitely looking humongous here. Hamstrings from behind are looking great. So yeah, I think this guy is going to surprise a lot of people because he's much bigger, he has beautiful lines, and I'm sure he's gonna be shredded because he's working with Matt Jensen. Now guys, that's gonna do it for this video. If you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel for more, and if you guys wanna support me and support this channel, help me to keep making this awesome content for you guys, you can do that by clicking on the link in the description of this video and just buying any of the Old School Lab supplements you like. But please do not forget to use the code EVAN, because that will help me out and you will get a 15% discount as well. So guys, thank you so much, all the best, and see you soon. Bye bye.